there? This is Robin Deschamps. I thought I'd do a quick live BurgerFi. I had to look up how they pronounced it. BurgerFi. I hope this is loud enough. Uh, one, two, three. Yes, it's good. Anyway, BurgerFi. I remember seeing. I thought I saw. Hold on. I thought I saw quite a few of these restaurants. Maybe I only saw one, but I never went in one. But it was a beautiful building, I think green and white, and it had the burger on it. It seemed upscale. But I'm going to get into a little bit of history. BurgerFi International American Hamburger Chain. First located in Lauderdale by the Sea. Now, I've been to Fort Lauderdale, but I never heard of Lauderdale by the Sea. That is a new city. That's another city with that name. They was incorporated sometime there, but as Lauderdale, pretty recent, not that old, but recent. They became a franchisee in 20. It looks so here long about no 2011. Yeah, 2011. So they were formed in 2011. It doesn't matter who the proprietor is who started it up, but they had 120 locations: U.S., Mexico, Middle East, and United Kingdom. But they had about 186 individual locations, mostly in Florida. The headquarters is in Tallahassee, Florida. So I got this report from what was it called? Eat This, Not That. There were a couple of people on that particular subscription, I guess, a magazine from Eat This, Not That, a couple of writers or authors who wrote this article about restaurant chains that are closing. And so I thought it was quite interesting. In 2015, I guess they consider themselves a coffee house atmosphere kind of thing, but it's kind of a little bit upscale. I always thought the way it read, it's like the way that they fixed their burgers was supposed to be more than just a little hamburger. You know, they're supposed to do it right. In fact, I think they had drinks and stuff like that there. In 2017, they partnered with Beyond Meat Company. They partnered with them. And a lot of their food is supposed to be veggie type, not a bunch of preservatives in it. It's supposed to have been straight up the beef and everything. It's supposed to have been top notch, no organic. Oh, well, it's organic. Nothing in it. All healthy stuff. And it's at 2021. They had an acquisition with Anthony's Coal Fired Pizza. Now, what gets me is when I see these places, I do look them up when I read stuff like this about them. And I noticed that they had a BurgerFi in Newport Beach, that's probably where I saw one, and Malibu. Both of those locations are closed. So the only ones they have now are in Florida. Now, I did hear somewhere that really they can't blame Governor Newsom here for that because they had a problem with DeSantis back east. So they've had the other types of problems that led up to that. But I think they had some other problems too because they are in the stock exchange. That's one thing. That's a little bit different when you have a stock exchange type of business. Now, there's very few of them. But they also had, according to this, uh, it says, for one thing, the workers do get paid less back east, considerably less than what they get paid here on the West Coast. So that had a little bit of something to do with it. But they said that they closed, let's see, how many? Out of the company, 162 restaurants, 86 of them are located in Florida, according to Restaurant Dive. What's this thing in? It said, amid BurgerFi's closures, the burger chain opened one franchise location as well as its corporate-owned flagship, Better Burger Lab, on the Upper East Side in New York City. Innovation-focused location allowed guests to try new menu items and offer feedback before they get released. They plan to open 10 to 15 restaurants this year, with 9 to 14 of these being franchised. Looking outside of its restaurant portfolio, they also plan to increase its chicken offerings, with the parent company sharing the chain will launch its new chicken product this summer. So they've had considerable problems, but yet they're still trying to open up other franchises and other business back east. It looks pretty bleak to me, but it looked like to me they abandoned the West Coast altogether. There's nothing here. I tried to find locations. I used the locator. Nothing. I think one is somewhere all the way back in the Midwest, and it's only one there. But anyway, this one's going through a lot of problems. I just thought I want to bring this to everyone's attention. It's not a really, really big company, but they were big enough to spread internationally and try to spread in the United States as much as possible. But they're being thwarted by the rising inflation and their own missteps. It don't matter how good the food tastes, how they prepare it, or any of those other kinds of things. BurgerFi, like all the other trendy places and startups, I'm calling them startups, they look inviting. They try to bring in a certain clientele. But even when you bring in those type of people, whatever those type of people are, people who are afraid to eat at the other places, then you're going to have problems today. Even though they started in 2011, they got a whole lot of things going on. This is Romney Shams, BurgerFi International, another American company. seemingly biting the dust. Because that's the first instance of an advertised let me know type of thing. Burgers, news, restaurant chains, restaurant closures. If they let me know about it, maybe I'll talk about it. But I'm sure some of you out there, maybe a few of you ate there before. If you have, please let me know. If I happen to see one open somewhere, which I doubt, I definitely will check it out. This is Robert Deschamps. I got another doozy coming in tomorrow morning that I'm going to talk about. See you later and have a great evening, folks. Just another live one.